What's up guys, Lewis here from Indie Credible, and as always we are bringing you what indie games you can expect to see on your consoles this week. With last week seeing some big hitting indie titles releasing in the likes of Kingdom Come Deliverance, Fee, Crossing Souls and Owlboy, this week doesn't see as many big hitting titles, but there are still some brilliant quirky titles that deserve your attention. So without further ado, let's dive into the games.
Level up, weapons and items to equip, and customization to be customized, as you forge your way through the crumbling scraps of civilization in search of the ultimate prize, freedom. Story, transcendent. Hold on to your jangly bits as you're transported to the pit, geological wonder turned medieval...
Defender's Quest Valley of the Forgotten is a tactical RPG meets tower defense. This story-driven adventure takes players on a fantasy-inspired journey where real-time battles play out like tower defense sections for each character. Completing quests and defeating enemies will see you rewarded with a host of loot, all of which can be used to kit out your travelling party. Defender's Quest Valley of the Forgotten is coming to PS4 on the 20th of February.
It was supposed to be a routine mission.
SYMMETRY is a classic-inspired management game that puts the lives of a group of researchers in your hands. After their spaceship crashed on what appears to be an isolated planet, the crew of researchers must do all they can to survive. You'll need to cater for their hunger, warmth and even a mental state while you try to gain some kind of understanding about the desolate sci-fi environment around you. But with the biting cold knocking at the door and supernatural events starting to occur, this won't be an easy task. SYMMETRY is coming to PS4 and Xbox One on the 20th of February. Deadbolt originally released on PC 2 years ago, and now this challenging stealth action hybrid is coming to PlayStation. Deadbolt sees you playing as the Reaper himself, who is tasked with culling the recent undead uprising. The perks of playing as the Reaper is the fact that you have access to a pretty impressive set of skills. The disadvantage is that Mr. Reaper is killed in just one hit, leaving absolutely no margin for error. The challenging stealth action hybrid Deadbolt can be played on PlayStation from the 20th of February.
I've been looking for you for a long time. The world has changed.
Apex Construct looks to take the robotic combat world of the Brilliant Horizon and deliver it in the immersive VR experience. Playing in a world where synthetic creatures now roam the lands, you must hunt for resources and upgrade your abilities to help save the dying world of Apex Construct. This action-led robot combat game looks to be a lot of fun, especially in VR, and can be played from the 20th of February when it releases on PSVR.
She will do everything in her power to destroy you.
To the critics of this mission, I say it's not sufficient you voice your concerns of danger or ethics.
After a sentient alien civilization is discovered in the reaches of space, a research space station is sent out to observe how this alien species lives. But when the station goes radio silent and all communication is lost, a recon specialist is sent to investigate. Playing as this recon specialist, you'll need to explore the eerie station in search for both the research crew and answers to what happened. The station is an atmospheric narrative adventure game and is releasing on PS4 and Xbox One on the 20th of February. Puzzle Puppers is an adorable puzzle game that challenges you to stretch some rather cute looking dogs to their food bowls. The simple pick up to play gameplay soon ramps up in difficulty, with portals to move through, rivers to cross and multiple food bowls to feed your canine friends. Puzzle Puppers is releasing on Nintendo Switch on the 20th of February. Old Man's Journey was one of the standout mobile games to release last year. This whimsical adventure game sees you playing as an old man who embarks on a journey to tell the story of life, loss and hope. The stunning handcrafted environments play host to a handful of playful puzzles, which by completing them you're treated to a beautiful vignette of his memories. Old Man's Journey is a perfect fit for Nintendo's portability and can be picked up from the 20th of February.
Wakey, sunshine! Hey, kid, I said wakey, wakey! It ain't polite to sleep during a cutscene.
Huh? A cutscene? Dusty? You're alive? Whoa! What is this place?
Rodgers is a 90s inspired platformer that features some pretty hardcore platforming and a hilarious console sidekick in the form of Dusty. After gaming all night, Rad dozes off, only to wake and find a portal sucking him to another world. But this isn't any old world, this is Rad's very own video game. Partnered with his foul-mouthed old gaming console Dusty, Rad must move through the 7 stages of World 1, helping the forest inhabitants and restoring life to the Elder Tree. You can dive into World 1 of Rodgers when it releases on PS4 and Xbox One on the 21st of February.
Well, there's a teacher at school who kind of looks like...
No. Beauty is merely a side effect, one of the many possible results. Art is about the process. It's about getting your hands dirty.
Layers of Fear Legacy sees developers Blooper-teamed great horror title make its way to the Nintendo Switch. The game sees you playing as an artist in what quite literally is a haunted house. While striving to finish your masterpiece, you need to search for inspiration, which sees you scaling through this awful house in search of some personally crafted items. But with your environment changing at every turn of your camera and supernatural horror lurking around every corner, searching for these personal items won't exactly be a pleasant task. Layers of Fear Legacy is coming to Nintendo Switch on the 21st of February.
But your sight that scoop out the sheer meaning, the sheer beauty. You probably think I'm mad. Well, that's all right. Madness, much like art, is the eye of the beholder.
Typoman brings an almost unique characteristic to the puzzle platforming genre, giving you the power to alter your environment through the use of words. Now, not everything in Typoman can be interacted with, but the game does allow your choice of words to either be a blessing and help you on your adventure, or a curse and only make your time in the game harder. Typoman is currently available everywhere else and is coming to Nintendo Switch on the 22nd of February. Now, who doesn't love a game that isn't afraid of being different? And this is a quality you certainly can't take away from Superola and the Lost Burgers. Playing as burger-loving llama Superola, you must guide her through 70 challenging stages, defeating alien hot dogs along the way, all in the quest to save the missing burgers, and more importantly, save them before they get cold. Superola and the Lost Burgers is a rather wacky retro-inspired platformer that can be played on the Nintendo Switch from the 22nd of February.
The city of Torrid. Hot, dry, arid. One might say, torrid? It's not the heat that causes people to look this way, it's the algorithm. Oh, there's another one. And apparently we're gonna follow this thing.
Khashem looks to bring a lot of comedy to the role-playing genre. Playing as himself, you awake in the middle of a desert with no memory, but only your trusty lizard companion for company. On your quest to find your memory, you'll be able to purchase properties, hire staff, decorate homes, and explore dungeons, all while uncovering a massive conspiracy. Khashem is a quirky take on an RPG game and can be picked up on the PS4 and Xbox One when it releases on the 23rd of February.
10 more cats become virtually invincible! You can't die right now! We aren't even done with the trailer!
I am stuck in a war between my dreams and my reality. The demons in my sleep are no different from the demons in real life.
The final game releasing on your consoles this week is a game that we have been very excited about since first hearing of it last year, and that game is Past Cure. Past Cure throws you into the life of ex-elite soldier Ian, who has spent the last few years being tortured in a series of lab experiments. Although these experiments have left Ian severely mentally scarred, they've also left him with some pretty useful mind-bending abilities, which become even more useful in his search for revenge. At its core, Past Cure is a dark psychological thriller that plays out in a stunning cinematic design. It's the ability to choose between stealth and action, and the deep narrative that fluctuates between reality and nightmares that has got us so excited for Past Cure. And you can get your hands on the game when it releases on PS4 and Xbox One on the 23rd of February. And to get up to date with the latest indie game news, or even hear what we've been playing as a team, why don't you check out the Indie Credible podcast? And for more indie game content, make sure you subscribe and head on over to indie-credible.com. Until next week guys, thanks for watching.